Wellness is a modern promise, a moment of peace in a chaotic world. We seek it in yoga studios, meditation apps, and organic juice bars, all offering a path to feeling better. Among the most personal forms of wellness is massage therapy, an intimate act of care, a ritual for many, not a luxury. The setting is crucial, a place of safety and tranquility, built on absolute trust between client and therapist. We allow ourselves to be vulnerable, believing we are in the hands of a professional dedicated to our healing. But what happens when that trust is broken? When the promise of wellness becomes a disguise for something dark? The privacy and vulnerability that make massage healing can also create a space for danger to hide. A predator can wear the uniform of a caregiver, using the language of healing to lure victims. The expectation of safety becomes a blind spot. This is the story of how that sacred space was violated. It's about the collision of our need for care and the hidden dangers lurking beneath the surface of our digital world. It begins with the convenience of ordering a massage to your home, a service meant to bring comfort. But for some, it brought something else entirely, a chilling end to their search for peace, delivered by a therapist with a dark secret, a secret that traveled with him, hidden in plain sight inside an ordinary, unassuming cooler. The wellness industry has moved from the spa to the smartphone. Mobile wellness services exploded, offering everything from personal training to massage therapy at home. For many, especially women, these services felt safer. Home is a sanctuary. Apps reinforced this sense of security with profiles, star ratings, and advertised background checks. This digital scaffolding created an illusion of trust. We trust the system, assuming a 5-star rating means safety. The sleek interface masks the reality. We're still inviting a stranger into our most private space. The system feels so reliable that we forget to ask our own questions. But these systems aren't foolproof. A determined predator can manipulate them, fake profiles, false reviews, bypass checks. The very convenience and privacy that draw people in can be turned against them. The trust we place in a slick app can be a dangerous substitute for real-world caution. Sometimes the digital veil of safety obscures a threat until it's too late. That's a lesson communities across several states were about to learn in the most tragic way imaginable. It began as isolated tragedies. Young women found dead in their homes, no signs of struggle, causes unclear. At first, these were seen as sad anomalies, but as months passed, the pattern grew. Austin, Denver, Phoenix, Salt Lake City. All victims were women, living alone, in good health. Initial autopsies pointed to natural causes, but some detectives sensed something was wrong. They began sharing notes across jurisdictions, piecing together a puzzle. The breakthrough. A victim's calendar showed an in-home massage booked through a popular app on the day she died. Cross-referencing other victims, the connection was clear. Each had booked a mobile massage session within hours of death, often with a therapist using a generic, changing profile. The pattern was no longer coincidence, it was a silent epidemic. The killer was using the mobile wellness industry as a hunting ground, exploiting privacy and trust. Victims had invited their killer in, believing they were welcoming a professional. The realization sent shockwaves through law enforcement. They weren't just looking for a killer, they were hunting a ghost moving through the digital world. The architecture of convenience had become a predator's camouflage. The search for peace had turned deadly. The investigation had a focus, but the suspect remained a shadow. Different names, photos, and platforms. The digital trail was fragmented, intentionally obscured. The break came from a routine traffic stop outside Omaha. The driver, Mark Jennings, was calm and polite, claiming to be a mobile massage therapist. Everything seemed normal, but the trooper sensed something was off. On a hunch, the trooper asked to search the vehicle. The car was unremarkable, except for a massage table and a large, heavy-duty cooler in the trunk. Jennings claimed it was for drinks and snacks, but Inside were vials of medical-grade sedatives and paralytic agents, syringes, and medical paraphernalia. The cooler was a mobile kill kit, not for refreshments. The ordinary object, with a dozen innocent explanations, was the key to the entire operation. The chilling tale of the massage therapist finally had a face. His secret was no longer hidden. The predator had been unmasked by a simple act of intuition. The trust of countless clients had been betrayed by what seemed utterly ordinary. The arrest of Mark Jennings sent a chill through the wellness community, but Jennings was an anomaly. Most massage therapists are dedicated, compassionate professionals. They undergo extensive training and adhere to strict ethical codes. Criminals like Jennings exploit the industry's good reputation as camouflage. He gained access to private spaces by leveraging trust built by honest practitioners. This deception harms both victims and the profession as a whole. The real problem lies in how predators manipulate systems designed for convenience and privacy. The story of Mark Jennings is not an indictment of massage therapy, but a warning about the gaps that allowed him to operate. It's a call for stronger safeguards in a fundamentally good industry. After Jennings's arrest, investigators reconstructed his movements and found a pattern of red flags. He constantly created and deleted profiles, avoiding negative reviews and tracking. His travel patterns were erratic, zigzagging across states with no logic for building a client base. He dismissed client preferences, insisting on his own routine, unusual for a true professional. Most telling was his insistence on bringing a large, heavy cooler, an outlier in the profession. Each behavior alone might be explainable, but together they painted a clear picture of a predator. The system and clients weren't equipped to see the warning signs. In hindsight, the disposable profiles, illogical travel, refusal of requests, and strange equipment were flashing red lights. The digital platforms failed to connect the dots. The danger was hiding in plain sight. Mark Jennings exclusively targeted women, a calculated choice exploiting societal dynamics. Women are often socialized to be polite and non-confrontational, especially with authority figures. The context of wellness lowers natural defenses. Clients expect care, not danger. Women are the primary consumers of in-home wellness, drawn by convenience and marketed safety. The system promises security, creating a false sense of safety. Jennings exploited trust and the desire for relaxation, turning sanctuary into vulnerability. This isn't about weakness, it's about a predator exploiting societal structures. The tragedy lies in a world that teaches women to be polite, even when instincts warn otherwise. After such crimes, it's natural to wonder what the victims could have done differently. But the fault lies solely with Jennings and the systemic gaps that let him operate. The victims did nothing wrong. Seeking care is not a weakness. They trusted platforms that promised safety and professionalism. The real failure was in technology, policy, and oversight, not individual judgment. The lesson isn't that seeking wellness is dangerous, but that we must demand more from the systems that provide it. The blame belongs with the criminal and the frameworks that failed to stop him. Mark Jennings's story is a cautionary tale, but not a reason to abandon mobile wellness. Awareness empowers us to be smarter, safer consumers. Trust your intuition. If something feels off, end the session. Share appointment details with a friend or family member and use location sharing. Do your own vetting. Search for a provider's digital footprint and verify their credentials. Be wary of those with no presence outside the app. Ask for license or certification numbers and check them with state boards. Legitimate professionals will provide this information. By taking these steps, we can embrace wellness with confidence. Safety and peace of mind can coexist in the age of convenience.